Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel DLTV. If you are new, nice to meet you. My name is Anani. If you're not new, thanks for clicking back on me, dear. I know I truly appreciate the support. As you guys run the title, I'll be doing a summer hygiene routine. As all of us know, summer is literally in a couple weeks, which I'm very excited for, and I know some of my supporters out there are as well, because summer is one of their favorite seasons. You know, as it gets more humid and as it gets more hot and more moist outside, we do get a little bit more musty. So in this video, I'll just be showing you guys some of the products that I use for this whole entire summer. So hopefully I can just put you guys onto some products, because to be honest, it is not good to be musty, and I know all of us out there want to smell good. We don't want to be stinking for this whole summer. We just want to have a good time but also smell good as well. So I'll just be showing you guys all the products that I use for the summertime, so hopefully I can just put you guys on. As you guys know, last year, if you're original DO baby, I did do a summer hygiene haul last year, and then I also did a winter one, but I never did a fall one or spring one. So that's why I'm here today to do the summer hygiene video, as well as what I did last week. I did a summer clothing haul. So this week I'm doing a summer hygiene video, because I know all of you guys out there do be wanting like new tips and also new products to use for the summer or like different seasons. So that's what I'll be doing today in this video. And also, before I get this video started, you guys, if you see a little bit of pimples on my face, please don't mind it. I am having like an extreme breakout, because I did eat something that caused me to break out really bad. So I just wanted to let you guys know, please don't pay that any mind. But without further ado, I'm about to get this video started. If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notification, join DL Game for 2021. And if you're interested in seeing my life is outside of YouTube, make sure you follow all my social medias. It'll be somewhere right here and also in the description down below. And let's get this hygiene video started. Over here towards my bed, which you guys cannot see, I do have each and every one of the products in 6 different bags. So I will be putting each and every one of these categories in different time steps. The first one that I have is my oral routine. The second one I have is my shower routine. The third one I have is my skincare routine. The fourth one I have is my shaving routine. The fifth one that I have is my shampoo, what I use for my hair. And then lastly, the last category I'll be going to is what I use for my lip area, for my lip care. So let me just get the first category started, which is the oral routine. So the 2 items that I use for my oral routine is, one, the Colgate toothbrush that I always use since my winter hygiene video, also my summer one last year. And then the second item that I use is my Colgate toothpaste. I've been using this for many of years now. It does help very good with getting your teeth white, and this also helps as well with making sure, you know, your teeth stays fresh and it stays good. So this is the first 2 items that I use. I highly recommend to use the Colgate toothpaste if you want your teeth to be white, and then also the Colgate toothbrush. The next 3 items that I use for my oral routine is peroxide, Plax mouthwash, and also baking soda. The first reason why I use peroxide is because it helps get the germs out of your mouth and also the infections. So I recommend to use peroxide for your mouth so you won't have no infections or no germs into it. But I do not recommend to use a whole lot of peroxide. What I usually do is that I just get the top off the peroxide and I just put a little bit of it into the cap, and then what I do is that I put the peroxide into my mouth and I swerve into my mouth to make sure all the germs is being out of it. And then all you have to do next is just spit it out. Do not swallow it, because that is not good. All you have to do is just use a little bit, put it into your mouth, swerve it all in your mouth, and then just spit it right out. The reason why I use baking soda, because it helps get your teeth white. All you have to do is just put a little tiny bit on top of your toothpaste when you're brushing your teeth, and it just gets your teeth nice and white, because I know all of us out there want white teeth. We do not want yellow teeth. Then the last thing I use is Plax mouthwash. I know some people out there use Listerine, but I personally use Plax. I've been using this for a very long time. I think I used Listerine like a few years ago, but now I use Plax. So I recommend this as well, because this just like freshen up your whole breath to make it smell even better. Very last thing that I use for my oral routine to freshen up my mouth is the Orbit peppermint gum. You guys know that this is my favorite type of gum, but you do not have to use this particular brand. You can use other brands, and then you can use like other flavors, as long as it's like a minty type to freshen up your breath. This is the last product I use for my oral routine, so my breath can smell extremely nice. Next category I'm going to is my shower routine. The first thing that I use is either Olay soap or either Dove for sensitive skin. The reason why I use Dove sensitive skin is because my skin is sensitive. So I highly recommend, if you have sensitive skin or if your skin is not like reacting good to like different types of soap, you just use this particular brand, which is Dove for sensitive skin. It smells good in my opinion. A lot of people do say it doesn't have a smell, but it does have a smell and it makes your skin very soft. Also, if you have sensitive skin, Olay does not mess up your skin or it does not make you react in a bad way. So I recommend Olay as well. Usually I get like the shea butter or I get like a vanilla type of Olay. So I recommend these two soaps. These are both my favorite types of bar soap. I rotate between the Dove and also the Olay bar soap when I take my shower. Body washes, I use either two different products. The first one I either use is Caress, and this flavor I think is pomegranate. This smells so good, you guys. I do recommend this one. And then the next one that I use is Dove Renewing Skin, and this one is in rose oil. I know a lot of females out there do use this particular Dove, so these are the two that I do use for my shower routine and also for my body wash, and I love it so much. After I get out the shower, the lotions that I use to freshen my body all up is Johnson & Johnson baby lotion, or I either use the Vaseline essential healing lotion, or I use cocoa butter lotion. And I know a lot of people out there do be getting bashed for using baby lotion, but in my opinion, I feel like it is much better than using like regular lotions because it does make your skin soft. But in this kind, I do have shea and cocoa butter lotion. I highly recommend to use this particular brand for the winter time because cocoa butter does make your skin warm, and then it also makes your skin not too ashy. So I also use this in the summertime as well. But if you want to, you can get the original brand. I'll put the original brand of the baby lotion right here. It is in a pink packaging and a pink bottle. This one is in a yellow one. And then like I said, I use Vaseline essential healing. This also makes your skin soft as well if I do not use the baby lotion. And then cocoa butter, I do highly recommend to use that as well in the winter. It is very popular for the winter because, as I mentioned, it does make your skin soft, it soothes it, and it helps for dry skin, and it just helps moisturize your whole body. Another thing that I also use to mix with my lotions is either a Victoria's Secret or a Bath and Body Works products. And this one right here, for example, I have is Velvet Petals, the lotion, and then I also have the spray to freshen my body all up. I usually put this on my clothes as well so I can smell extremely good, or I use like a certain type of oil as well. So this is what I use after, you know, like I have on my lotion, then I also have on my deodorant. But speaking of deodorant, the type of deodorant that I use is the Degree for dry protection, and this deodorant holds on for 24 hours, which I honestly did not believe, because certain types of deodorant that I use, it did not hold on that long. It only hold on for like a good 8 hours. So especially if you play sports or if you out in that heat every single day, like if you work at an outside job or you just like doing some type of physical activity in the heat, I know like sometimes deodorant wears off, but I highly recommend to use Degree because they are telling the truth when they say it holds for 24 hours. I know a lot of people underarms do be sticky and it do be like kind of musty and it be smell like onions out there, so please use the Degree, you guys, because it does help a lot. Last thing that I use for my shower routine, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I did say that a lot of people's skins do be very dry towards the summertime as it gets like humid, as it gets moist outside, because they do not like put enough lotion on. So if you feel like you do not have enough lotion, I highly recommend to use grapeseed oil, or I recommend to use the Johnson & Johnson oil, baby oil, or I recommend to use coconut oil. Just put like a handful onto your hand and just wipe it all down your body. You put it on your legs, and then you also put it on like your neck area, and then also on your face, and then also on your arm. Okay, well, before I go to the next category, I forgot to show you guys one more thing. And when I do not feel like taking a shower and I just want to take a nice bubble bath and relax, I do use the Dr. Bronner's. This is in a peppermint smell, but one thing you have to do with Dr. Bronner's is dilute it with water. The reason why I say that is because if you do not dilute it with water, your area down there will burn extremely bad. And I know all my females out there do not want their area to burn. I think as well as boys. I don't know like if any boys use Dr. Bronze, but if they do, no matter what gender you are, please dilute this in extreme water. And then it also has the instructions in the back, and also if you read this, you can do more stuff with Dr. Bronze, but I just use it just for bubble baths, but you can use for different types of stuff. All you have to do is read the back and then also read the instructions as well on how to use it. Okay, you all, so the next category I'm going to is the skincare routine, which I know all of you guys been waiting for, because I know a lot of you guys out there do break out bad, which is happening to me right now. Usually I do not break out since like puberty and stuff. I haven't broken out since the age of 15. I think that was my last year. I did have a lot of pimples, but ever since then I do not have pimples on my face, which is kind of upsetting me because due to what I ate, I am breaking out bad. I know you guys can see it right here, and then it's also on the bottom of my chin, so I do have to get my skin back to looking smooth and back to looking soft. The first thing that I use for my skincare routine is witch hazel, and this helps for oily, irritated skin, red, damaged skin, and then also it helps with blemish or inflamed skin. So this just don't help for like acne. It also helps with like your neck and also your ears, because I know some people out there do have like bad odor with their ears because of like wearing certain types of jewelry and stuff onto your ears. So if you do have bad odor, I do recommend either to use witch hazel, or I recommend to use another item, which is green alcohol. And the reason why I use green alcohol is for my ears, but also for my neck, because before I did have a very black neck. So for all my black necks out there, I do highly recommend to use the green alcohol, because this particular one do help for black neck. It is lightening up a lot since last year, so I do recommend to use alcohol. Another thing you can use for acne and then also for black necks is cortisone 10. This also helps for eczema and itchy skin. And before, when I was younger, I did have eczema. It did go away once the years go by and as I grew up, but you can also use this for pimples as well. All you have to do is just put a little bit onto your finger and just put it on each pimple that you have onto your face, and it usually heals as fast as 24 hours as it says right here, or it can heal within a couple days or in a week depending on how much you do have. And then this also does help for black necks or either any type of dark spots that you have onto your body. It does help lighten up your whole skin. And then I do have these little cotton balls that I do use for the alcohol, and then I also use for the witch hazel. Just don't put too much witch hazel onto the cotton balls, because it will not work that good if you do use way too much of it, as well as the alcohol, because alcohol does burn and it does get a lot of the dirt off your neck and then also your body also. Please don't use too much of that, but I do recommend to use cotton balls if you want to, you know, like get like a faster and better way instead of just using your hands or something else like a rag or something, because I don't feel like that work too good. So these are all the things that I use for my skincare. This helps with black necks. Also, this helps with like dark spots as well, and as well as the alcohol. So the next category I'm going to is my shaving area, the things that I use for my underarms, also my area down there, and also my legs, and then sometimes my arms as well, because they do be getting hairy. I honestly don't know why. But the first item I use is the Venus razor, and this is in an extra smooth, because I do not like the razors that be cutting you very hard, and then also it be making you like have razor bumps, and also it makes you bleed a lot. So I do recommend to get an extra smooth razor, or you can use men razors, because men razors are as harsh as what they give to women. I honestly don't know why they didn't make like a little more smooth razor for women as well. You just gotta get it in extra smooth, but I feel like they should make the razors as good as men razors. But if you do not want to use this type of razor, you can go into the men's sections and get the men's razor. The next item that I use for my shaving area, which is my underarms and also my area down there and as well as my legs, is a Bikini Zone hair removal treatment. This one has the cream hair removal, and then the other one, it has the lotion as well for when after you're done shaving. The minutes it has behind it is between 5 to 10 minutes. I usually use this for around 7 to 8 minutes, but if you go over 10 minutes, your skin will burn. I remember I made that mistake like a year ago, so please don't go over 10 minutes with using this type of cream. The hair don't remove all the way by 5 minutes. Please go all the way up into 10, and that's it. And after you wait about 5 to 10 minutes, the next thing you have to do is put on the hair growth inhibitor, which it reduces hair growth, and then it also reduces the frequency of hair removal, so you won't have to keep shaving like every week or like almost every day if your hair does grow fast. I recommend to use this lotion as well if you do not want like the area where you shave at to burn. It does help like very good, so I do recommend this as well, to use the cream and then also put on the lotion right after. Last 3 items that I use is first Summer's Eve. This helps with keeping your area very fresh and very clean, and then it also helps with like yeast infections, and then it also helps your pH balance. Next item that I use is Cranberry Soft Chews, and this helps with urinary tract infection, and then it also helps your area down there stay fresh. I recommend this, but if you do not like cranberry, it will taste bitter to you. This tastes good to me in my opinion. At first when I had it, I did not like it because it was kind of like nasty and it didn't really have a taste to it, even though it's not really supposed to have a taste to it. But as you get used to it, it will be very good. Make you like eat more than one, but please do not eat more than one. You eat these once a day, only one every day, not 2, not 3 every other day, or like in one day. You just take one each day for 7 days out the week. And the last thing that I use for my area is these Huggies baby wipes. I do not use no other type of wipes. I am comfortable with just using Huggies baby wipes. This is highly recommended, definitely if you do have the number 2, so you won't have like extra stuff still like in your area or anything like that. So please use these baby Huggies. If you know, then you know. Next category I'm going to is items that I use for my hair. So the first thing that I use is Tresemme Moisture Rich, and this works 7 times as good as regular shampoos, and this is very good if you have like damaged hair, because I remember when I was 14, 15, and 16, my hair was a little bit short in the front area, then also in the back it was breaking off extremely bad. So if you do have damaged hair, I do highly recommend to use the Tresemme shampoo and then also the Tresemme conditioner, and then usually I rotate around with my shampoos. And the next type of shampoo I do use is the Tea Tree Mint shampoo and also the conditioner. Let me get it so you guys can see it. Here's the conditioner and here is the shampoo. This helps as well as like with your hair, and then it also helps it grow a lot, and then it also helps it smell extremely good, and then makes your hair be soft as well. Another type of conditioner I use if I want to deep condition my hair for about 30 to 35 minutes, you can use the Organics Olive Oil Deep Conditioner. It helps for treatment of weak or damaged hair. As I mentioned, you can use Tresemme, and then you can also use this as well. It does smell very good in my opinion, and it does make your hair soft as well. It is green, so all you have to do is go to the beauty supply store for this, or you can go to Walmart. Each and every one of these items I have mentioned, you can either go to the Dollar Tree or you can go to Walmart, or like if you okay with spending a lot of money, you can go to Target as well, but that's kind of like on the pricey side. So I do recommend to either go to Walmart or Dollar Tree if you want each and every one of these items, or the beauty supply store. So here's the very last thing that I use for my hair. Okay, last but not least, the last category I'm going to is what I use for my lip care. So the first thing I use that all of us probably use, most of us probably use, is Vaseline. And I highly recommend to use this because I know some females and also some males out there, lips do be very ashy, but it do be more ashy in the winter than like in the summertime. But some of y'all lips still do be ashy, so please use Vaseline. This holds for a very long time, actually all day, as long as you out. And for females, I know all of us out there do use lip gloss, and then I also use lipstick as well. But if you just want your lips to be nice and moisturized, you can use lip gloss. You can get Vaseline basically anywhere, from Target, the beauty supply store, Walmart, Dollar Tree, anywhere. So it's no excuse for y'all lips to be ashy out here. But this concludes each and every category that I use for my summer hygiene routine, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope I was able to put you guys on to a lot of items that you can use. Just want to help everybody because I do not feel it is good to be musty either for a male or female. I don't feel like it's cute, or I don't feel like it's like too good to be musty. And for the summertime, I know a lot of people do be having more odor problems, so that's why I added each and every one of the products that I use, because I know how it feels to have odor problems. I remember I did have like a bad odor problem under my underarms when I was like younger, back into middle school. So that's why I do use a strong strong type of deodorant. So if you do have odor problems, each and every one of these items that I did add will help you a lot with those. And that was basically it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it so much, and if you did, and if you are new and you watched all the way to the end of this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications, and please join the Yo game, because as you guys know, on my vision board, my goal is to hit about 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So please help me reach to that goal by the end of this year by hitting that subscribe button, and I'll greatly appreciate it. And if you did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and also comment down below what you like about this video, what certain products do you might use as well, or what certain products would you buy after this video. And I hope you all enjoyed it so much, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.